Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, the Integrity Commission has submitted 3 investigation reports and indicative rulings to the House of Parliament for tabling. As well as Peter Bunting, opposition spokesperson on security, commends the commissioner for the significant reduction in murders for this year. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, ABR family and viewers, the anti-corruption body, the Integrity Commission, has strike again, sending out notification to the public of an immediate release to say that they have submitted 3 investigation reports and indicative rulings to the Parliament for tabling. The documents were formally received and signed for at the Parliament at 11:04 a.m. this morning. Hard copies of the reference investigation reports were submitted in separate envelopes on the cover of identical letters addressed to the following official: the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, the President of the Senate, Senator Tom Tavares Finson, and the Clerk to the Houses of Parliament, Miss Colleen Lowe. The indicative rulings were also similarly addressed and submitted in separate envelopes, USB flash drive, and the whole works as usual from the Integrity Commission. And so we're seeing, following all the reports and those who have breached the Integrity Commission Act, we're seeing she and the old lady, fighting for judicial review, and the winning Integrity Commission keeps on winning. And so with such man, basically taking the Integrity Commission to court, filing 28 applications to which he only got 3 for judicial review, and wanted the law of illicit enrichment to be struck out of the Integrity Commission Act. We await that ruling, we await his judgment. He's still running around fighting to take part in this general election, running for a 3rd term, still uncertified for approximately 4 years, and is still under investigation for illicit enrichment. His findings were referred to the FID, that's the Financial Investigative Division, as well as the TAJ, for further deep diving into his financial affairs. And so we await for them to table these reports. We, the people, want to know. We knew from last year, from the annual report from the Integrity Commission, that it was indeed 8 parliamentarians under investigation for illicit enrichment. And we already know one to be Andrew Holness, and we await to see if these 3 reports are of the other outstanding 7 parliamentarians who are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Let us wait and see when they will table these reports. Opposition spokesman on security Peter Bunting spoke out at the Jamaica Police Federation meeting, and he commended Commissioner Kevin Blake and the entire team for the significant reduction in murders this year, same achieved without the use of state of emergency. He says real progress is made by strengthening leadership, boosting morale, and building on the culture of the force, not by relying on shortcuts. But before I play what Peter Bunting stated, we're seeing the Prime Minister him going around and tooting his horn, taking credit for a month's reduction in crime. And he even spoke same at his 2025-26 budget debate speech. But it was the same Delroy Chuck back in 2012 when Peter Bunting was the Minister of National Security, and there was, significant decrease in crime just the same. Chuck stated that the role of the minister is never to take credit. Whenever things are going wrong, the minister always takes responsibility. When things are going right, a good minister always gives credit to those who are in the field. The minister is in charge, the buck stops with the minister. And it was the very same Andrew Holness who back then was against the increased level of police killing. And like this 2025, the increased police killings are very alarming. But unlike Andrew Holness, back then, Peter Bunting, when there was concern around increased police killing under his tenure at one point, here's what Bunting did. He issued a request to Police Commissioner Owen Ellington at the time to review the planning and conduct of operations to ensure that risk to the public is minimized. In this 2025, what did Andrew Holness do? He came out and basically wanted to divide the nation when the Jamaicans for Justice were basically out there protesting human rights. And he made it seem as if the JFJ was against the police. And he came out clad in blue. That's the difference between a People's National Party and a Jamaica Labour Party leadership. We are not the same.
Steve and I spent yesterday visiting 3 police facilities in Hannibal. Green Island and Lucy police stations and the divisional headquarters. And it really was a joy to interact with the police officers at these facilities, to observe their professionalism and enthusiasm, and to see so many women in leadership giving outstanding service. The JCF has come a long way from the male-dominated organization it was a few decades ago. I'm sure the ladies will say that the transformation is not entirely complete, but it is very encouraging. Up front, in my greetings, I want to commend Commissioner Kevin Blake and the entire JCF team for the significant reduction in murders this year, and Horace, without the use of states of emergency. Everyone here, well, the room seems much bigger than normal this year, but the regulars here will know that for years I have addressed this conference and repeatedly made 2 points. The first has been a principled position that the serial and routine use of states of emergency as a tool of policing was unconstitutional and ineffective. The Constitutional Court has now vindicated the opposition's position by stating that such use is indeed unconstitutional and it is not demonstrably justified in a free and democratic society. With regards to its effectiveness or not, the judgment of the Constitutional Court further stated that, and I quote, contrary to DCP Clifford Blake's assertion that the impact of SOEs had the effect of reducing murders and shootings, those statistics presented do not bear out that assertion, end quote. And Clifford, I know you were just representing. This wasn't your personal, I don't want to seem that I'm singling you out, but I want to quote exactly. So the justices of the Constitutional Court are individuals who are very competent in weighing evidence. But I think the most compelling piece of evidence was not presented in that case. And that is the decline in murders and shootings last year, and more so this year, when the use of SOEs have ceased. The second point I've consistently made here is that soldiers cannot do police work. Soldiers have their important role, but a very different role. They're not trained for police work, nor will they understand the strong culture of the JCF. Peter Drucker says, culture eats strategy for breakfast. And if I just think of one thing that the President Commissioner has done, I've observed many things, but just one thing, the way he seemed to have accelerated so many promotions through the system. It tells me that he understands the culture of the JCF and some of the obstacles that were holding back progress and affecting motivation and morale.
ABR family and viewers, fill the comment section. Say based on everything that was outlined here. Who do you think these three investigative reports are about? Comment that, say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Get this video to at least 10,000 likes. Spread that one near and far. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.